Foundation for Defense of Democracy's founder and president, Cliff May. Hi, Cliff. Good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Good to be with you.
You okay with this deal?
Yeah, I am. Look, Vietnam is not an ally, but it's kind of a strategic partner. We have China being more and more of a bully, trying to be the hegemon, right, in that part of the world. A couple of years ago, they put a drilling rig right off the Vietnamese coast. Vietnam wants to be able to stand up to China, not have to kowtow to China. I think we want them to be able to do that as well. This is part of that.
Yeah, okay. But we should also mention that the president specifically said, and I'd love your thought on this, this has nothing to do with China. This has to do with normalizing relations with Vietnam. You and I look at that, and then we look at the map, and we see China building islands in the South China Sea, looking very aggressive, all kinds of disputes in the South China Sea. And I'm thinking, come on, we're trying to shore up Vietnam, certainly, aren't we?
Absolutely. Building islands and putting military installations on top of those islands. Look, the president has to be diplomatic. There's no point in putting his finger into China's eye.
Right.
But yes, when you're selling military equipment to Vietnam, who else are they looking? Who else are they worried about? They're worried about China, no question about it. And by the way, the Trans-Pacific Partnership also is meant to help Vietnam, not just Vietnam, obviously,
right,
be more economically independent of China. Again, this is about not letting China succeed in its hegemonic ambitions. It's the building of an empire.
I know a lot of people would love to just build an island off Malibu or the Hamptons. Can't do it, but the Chinese are doing it.
Start digging.
Start digging. Get those guys here. No, we don't want that. Fallujah, let's get to that. What is going on in Iraq? You now have the Iraqi army making an announcement saying either leave or put a white flag outside your door. We're coming in. We're taking back Fallujah from ISIS. Do you think it'll work?
Well, it's an important offensive that's been in the planning stages for a very long time. The U.S. is providing air support. One certainly hopes it will work. It certainly should work. It should be possible to drive ISIS out of Fallujah, and that is an important step in this long war we have with the Islamic State.
With the Islamic State, because, you know, you look at other strongholds that need to be taken back. What's the next one after Fallujah if Fallujah works? Because these things tend to fall like dominoes in certain cases.
They can. It takes a lot of planning. Mosul, obviously, is one of them, and you've got forces surrounding Mosul. Mosul's not. Fallujah's very close to Baghdad, the capital. It's like the distance between, you know, Washington and Baltimore. So Mosul is one of them. There is a base near the Turkish border that's very important, and then of course Raqqa, which is in Syria, and that is, for all intents and purposes, the capital of the Islamic State. At a certain point, that also has to be taken if you want to severely damage, if not defeat, ISIL, the Islamic State. Call it what you will.
Cliff, great to have you. Thank you so much.